Baby lizard. Oh, it's gone. Okay, so we got these old library shelf cart things. And my plan is to see if we can get these rubber pieces off that are not very cute. And if we can get those off clean and then go from there and see if I can maybe turn it into some type of project inside. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have these old school library rolling carts. I have this one and I have a bigger one that I haven't brought in yet from outside. And I was going to use them outside for the kids to like have their toys, but it's actually surprisingly nice quality still with the wood. So what I'm gonna do is see if I can get these to come off, and I might be able to repurpose it to just be a shelf inside and maybe sand and paint it depending on how that comes out. But see, there's like a writing on it. It would definitely need to be like cleaned up and sanded and see where we go from there. But I'm kind of excited about it if it works. So I'm gonna get a screwdriver and see what happens. You guys, it came off clean. I just used a flathead screwdriver and got it off. So I just need to like go through. It doesn't even need to really, it's not damaged other than like those perfect holes in there. So I'm gonna take the rest of them off and I'm gonna sand around it. And there's like random writing all over. I'm gonna sand everything off and see how this comes out. Okay, so I'm almost done taking the second one off. I just have to take these two top ones. I already did this back robe and I just realized I might have a problem because down here, I do not see where this bottom rubber piece is attached, and there is nowhere that screws go into. So I don't know if they just like glued that on or what, but I'm gonna try to get that off after I finish this piece so that way I don't go any further into a project that I'm not gonna be able to complete the way I'm hoping. It's coming off. Like I don't even know what's holding it on, honestly. A nail. There's a nail right there. Just one tiny little nail. And as I'm looking at it, I can see where these little holes are. I would imagine there's nails in there also. So I got it off. It came off in this piece. So here is one side with the pieces completely pulled off. Alrighty, everything is off. Came off pretty good. I just wiped it down just to like get ready to sand it. Let's see. And then I just need to peel off the tape and then sand everything down. I'm starting on the second one, bigger. Jason saw me unscrewing it. He's like, why don't you use a drill? So we tried it and it's already going faster, but when they don't come all the way out, Mila's my little helper to get the final piece. Okay, so everything is off. All of the rubber sides are off. This is the really thin sanding sponge that is not going to work. That's like finishing sand paper. And this is what we're gonna use. 80 grit. And we got this little thing to scrub it all off. Okay, so on the little handle one that I have, it has 120 grit actually. Yeah, 120. I barely scrubbed for like 2 seconds and it's already coming off because the wood is so old. I'm sure it's been outside. So with me even using one hand and like barely putting any effort into it, it's coming up really quickly. So Jason's been sanding it for like 10 seconds and this is how much is already coming up. I think it's gonna be easier actually And I was expecting to get all of the old stuff off to make it raw again. I already like hosed or sprayed this off with a blower, like a leaf blower, and it still has quite a bit of sawdust on it. It looked clean. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just wiping off with like a damp rag to get anything left off, and then it should dry pretty quickly. And then I'm going to start staining it. The final step. Here we go. It's time to stain. I'm going to do the shelves this color. Sun bleached. So I think it actually might end up looking like the table, just cleaner. Let's go for it. One coat, 3 times faster. Really pretty. It's going through the crack, and I'm wondering if that means it's gonna drip onto the concrete. Hopefully not, but we shall soon find out. Okay, so you can see where it's wet, and that's what I've got into it. To be honest, I'm pretty much hating how it looks right now. So, not a professional painter, but I'm hoping it absorbs a lot more. It actually looks better in the video than it does in real life. This is dried. The top one I didn't end up doing the stain. And the bottom two I did, and I don't like it. It just doesn't look great. I don't know if it's how I put it on or what, and it also is not like soft anymore. It was soft up here, and this one's super soft too. I think I'm gonna leave that one as is. Maybe put a clear stain on it, and that's it. And I need to try to fix this. So I think I'm just gonna lightly sand these 2 shelves and then just do the same thing. Put a clear coat and then just leave them outside. So back to the beginning. I did a light sand. It almost has like a reflection you can see in the video, but not in person. And the parts that I didn't like are the parts that I couldn't get up again. So, but still looks way cuter than it was before. And the only thing I bought that I didn't end up needing really is the stain. So now I'm gonna put everything where it goes.